Hello everybody and welcome back. We are about to continue on with the next of the Blue Mage questline. We're picking up where we left off after having just learned Phase, and we're continuing on with level 30. The quest is Scream Blue Murder. Martyn seems even more distracted than usual. That's hard to believe. Learned Phase, have you? Good to hear. Listen, I've got a few things to take care of, so your training will have to wait. Sorry, but could you come back later? That seems a little suspicious to me. Well, if this isn't Claire, how goes the training? My debut can't come soon enough. I didn't realize there'd be so much trapezing around. I can't wait for my own debut. That's what I like to hear. I have high hopes for you. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I came to talk to you about Martyn. You and I both know about his recent, and highly embarrassing, troubles with debt collectors. He assures me that they have been paid off. It seems he's borrowing from another unsavory character instead. I can't have my star attraction putting himself at risk like this. If he's involved in something that could damage the reputation of the Celestium, I have a right to know. What about you two? Surely you must have some idea. Martyn has many secrets. He certainly does. So, he went to take care of some things, yes? Perhaps we should look into exactly what these things are. Claire, he's your teacher. I'll bet you're as eager as I am to get to the bottom of this. Come on, let's go and look for him. So it looks like we're finally going to be learning what Martyn is up to. Would it help if Latuja told my secrets instead? Latuja sometimes sips from other people's drinks when they're not looking. Oh, really? Did not need to hear that. Yeah, we read about that one before too, so... Okay, so where is Martyn? He's at the Hudson Strip. Before, I kind of thought that Martyn was just some money-hungry businessman, but I see now that that can't just be the case. If he's borrowing so much money, what's he doing with it? It has to be going somewhere. He's at the Alchemist Guild, though. He just went into the Alchemist Guild. He's trying not to draw attention by wearing something inconspicuous, and by that I mean not blue. But why all the secrecy? Could he be buying medicine? Perhaps he got some awful condition. That would explain where all the money's going, but I don't think that's it. Where's he off to now? With me, Claire, the game is afoot. I have no idea where he went. Okay, so just outside the gates. So that's Western Thanalan. So the Gate of the Sultana. Here they are. What's he doing out here? Looks like he's waiting for someone. Shh, they're here. You know the rules. Money first. That ought to do it. Look, I know this ain't exactly above board, but this is costing me more and more every time, and the packages stay the same size. In fact, I think they're getting smaller. Not our problem, mate. Dream flowers are in short supply. If you want them, you'll pay what we ask and take what you're given. Dream flowers? Someone's there. Get him! What have I done? Claire, you've got to stop them. Okay, so we get to fight something a little more interesting than moles and hornets. I took care of one easy. And... oh, it worked! Normally it doesn't work. Okay, Martyn, what's going on here? So you saw everything. I better prepare for the worst. Thank you, Claire. If it weren't for you, things could have turned out very differently. As for you, Martyn, what the bloody hell do you think you were doing? Dream flowers? So you've been concocting somras in your spare time? Were you planning to sell it, or is it all to feed your own addiction? Either way, you can forget about our contract. I can explain. It ain't what you think. What is it then? This had better be good. I've been buying dream flowers to make medicine, not somnus. It's for the Wallachie. They need the proper treatment as soon as possible. There's an epidemic, you see, most likely brought over from Eorzea by people like me. How serious is it? Very. For Eorzeans, it's not much worse than catching a cold, but for the Wallachie, it's life-threatening. Not only that, it's spreading like wildfire. A friend of mine, a Wallachie chirurgeon, is doing all he can with the traditional medicines, but it's a losing battle. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before they're all taken by the disease. I know I'm not the only Eorzean to visit the New World, but it makes me sick to my stomach to think I'm partly to blame. I can't just stand by and let them die without at least trying to do something. I came back to Eorzea to find a cure, based on my friend's research notes. I practically ruined myself, but I eventually came up with a concoction that seems to do the trick. Thing is, it'll take more than a couple of doses to stop the epidemic, and this stuff don't come cheap. There's also the fact that the main ingredient comes from dream flowers, which ain't easy to get a hold of. So that explains why you've been dealing with those back alley cutthroats, and I suppose your business at the Alchemist Guild had some connection to the medicine, yes? That's right, needed some tools and whatnot to help with the mixing, but that's nothing you need to worry about. I've caused you enough trouble already. It's been nice knowing you, Ross. If you told me all this from the beginning, we could have worked something out. I've decided. You can carry on at the Celestium. As for the dream flowers, let's just say I know a few people. You sure about this? Rose, I can't thank you enough. I'll do anything you ask. You can start by putting in a few more performances at the arena. I'm sure the extra money won't go amiss, will it? I was about to suggest the same thing. I'll perform in every show you've got, if you'll let me. The fans are clamoring to see more of the Great Azuro, so it makes sense to capitalize on that. Anyway, this hardly seems like the place to discuss business. We should head back. That was sweet. I mean, from the very beginning, I knew that there was more to Martyn. I didn't expect something like this, though, but I am glad to see that he's not a bad guy. Just the way he was so obsessed with money before made me think about udons and how obsessed they are with money, but... yeah, I'm really glad that that took a really sweet turn. Though I am feeling kind of bad for the Wallachie now. Though it does make me wonder if we're going to be given the chance to go to the New World someday, too. That would be nice. Okay, so we head back and speak with the Great Azuro again. And so maybe this time he'll actually want to be teaching us instead of just like, okay, go out here and kill that. Though now that I think of it, a lot of our teachers seem to be just like that. You did me a good turn by taking care of those Dreamflower peddlers. Sooner or later they would have bled me dry, one way or another. Ross introduced me to a merchant who handles shipments to alchemists. He gets the Dreamflowers processed before being brought to Udal, which bypasses the ban. Still bloody expensive, mind you. Oh, I almost forgot about your training. To tell you the truth, your training with those Somnus dealers was probably a better test of your abilities than anything I could have thought up. I may not have much time to spend helping you get ready for the arena, but I can still give you advice. I recommend learning 1000 Needles next. Once you've gotten the hang of that one, come and see me. Actually, there's a strong chance I'll be in the middle of a performance, so Latuja will take care of things while I'm away. Remember, your real teachers are the beasts that roam free through the wilderness. You're free to roam too. If you get lost, your spell book will show you the way. Good luck, Claire. Martyn already performing many times a day. Latuja worried more shows will kill him. Martyn's blue magic is powerful indeed, but he is just a man. Sometimes he forgets this. Aww. Okay, so the next one is called Blue Gold. Latuja seems positively perturbed. Okay, so we gotta be a level 40, but we are already halfway there with learning 1000 Needles. Join me next time and we'll see if we can continue to help Martyn and the Wallachie. Until then.